Good morning, America. You are rocking with your one and only Astro Guru, also known as the owner of the Emerald Tablets. And you are once again watching Astroteric TV. Today is September 8th. Yeah, September 8th. And I decided to pop out early today, just simply because I've been gone for so long. It's been about 10 days since I last posted a podcast. And the reason I haven't been posting is because I needed to take I had to take a much needed hiatus from doing so much work. I had to slow down a little bit. Not to say like I'm just out working any and everybody out here in this world, but now fighting the lazy gene within myself. And basically, I had to go throw some applications in. I had to go sell some t-shirts. I got a pimple at, feel me? That was it. I almost thought I had monkeypox, man. You want to see a Virgo go crazy? Let them look up a disease or something like that. Let them have something wrong with them that they don't know what's wrong with them. They're going to be turned into a hypochondriac. But you feel me? I had to definitely get my bearings about myself when it came to a couple situations. So I've been steadily doing that. Now, other than that, I've been attending to my business a little more as far as Astroteric apparel goes. So I've been selling more hoodies and shirts and shorts and things like that. Try to get rid of some of the last of my inventory before summer was over. But I've been actively doing that. So now that I'm back from my much needed hiatus, we can start back diving and delving into situations and subjects. Now, as far as today's topic, it's not really a topic. It's more of a discussion. And we're going to discuss perpetuating cycles. Now, once again, you got to break it all down so you can put it all together. Perpetuating the cycle is just the opposite of breaking it. Simple and plain. So if your mother was like, you feel me? Let's just say it's kind of like generational curses and things. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at all the neighbors that keep coming out the house, But perpetuating the cycle means you're not really in the energy to break it, so you're continuing it going. That's exactly what you're doing. It's like you're pushing the same agenda. So it's just like if you didn't have a father in your life and you decide to have children and not become a father, you're perpetuating the cycle. Like you're a father, but you're not a dad. You decide to not be a dad, then you're perpetuating the cycle. I don't like perpetuating cycles because it seems to me as if I can't outgrow something, and I don't like the thought of not being able to outgrow something. That's probably why I get into so much willingly, because it's like I pride myself, or I wouldn't say pride myself maybe, but that's fine for right now. I pride myself on being able to get out of any situation I get myself into and being able to get in any situation that I want to get into. So there's two positives right there. Have I gotten into some situations that I probably couldn't get myself out of, but I still found my way out of by understanding who could get me out of the situation, things like that? Yes. And with that comes growth and knowledge as far as your capabilities. Like, all right, I might have bit off more than I can chew. I don't usually do that, but I have done it. And when I do it, sometimes it's in a big way. But breaking generational curses, breaking cycles. It seemed to both be the same thing. So we're just going to keep it simple and concrete. Now, once again, in regard to perpetuating cycles and breaking cycles, it's simply easy. If you don't do what you see around you, stop going with the flow all the time. Are there times that you should go with the flow? Yes. But are there also, or are there as well times where you need to not go with the flow? You need to be the flow? Very much so. So if you notice, neither my mother nor my father went to college. Go to college. Just because one, it sets you apart from them. It doesn't mean that you're not their child. It doesn't mean that you're nothing like them. It just means that you decided to go a little further than they did. You understand? If nobody in your family went to college and you go to college, you now mentally have a better compass, or should mentally have a better compass as far as what you want to do with and or in life. Like if your parents had children young and you don't have children young, you could probably figure out more so what to do with yourself before they could, because there's this thing that crept into their life called had to. So I had to. You could have done whatever you wanted to do, however you wanted to do it. Now, of course, when you're thinking about somebody else, that eliminates other options. But you didn't have to do whatever somebody else told you to do, or you could have done whatever you felt like you had to do. You just didn't have to do it in that way. It's like everybody will tell you, the agenda is like go to school, get a job, which is no problem. Some people are great with it when it comes to getting jobs and, holding jobs, keeping jobs. Not everybody working a job, or, not everybody that has a career is not doing what they want to do or being oppressed at work. But in the same situation, in the same circumstance, I can't blame my child for being born when I'm the one that had them. So I can't blame my child for me having to make the adjustment. If I was knowledge, if I had the knowledge, or if I was equipped with the knowledge to make one decision, I was also equipped with the knowledge to make another, or to go about the same situation. To go about the same, knowledge in a different aspect. So it's like one person, you got a job in McDonald's and dropped out of high school and stayed at McDonald's. Somebody else worked at McDonald's to get money, but they was going to school too. And they went to McDonald's at night and decided they was going to go to school to be a fucking electric engineer. And now he making $36 an hour, $40 an hour somewhere. You understand? They both working jobs. They both went to school. They both went to McDonald's. One just stopped. And one stayed there. One got stagnant and seen it as maintaining. But everybody doesn't see everything the same way, and that's why perspectives help you either to continue or to stop perpetuating cycles. And that's just simply how that goes. But if you want to stop perpetuating a certain cycle, then what you do is you stop the behavior that perpetuates that cycle. You understand? So it's like if you got a family member that was an alcoholic, just by bloodline, just by understanding energy and understanding how the spirits work and things like that, that if you were to drink, being that there's one in your family or there's one in your cycle, an alcoholic, being that there's one in your cycle, you put it in your head like, if I decide to, sit around and drink, not only do I already have it, not only am I prone to becoming an alcoholic possibly, but I'm already doing the energy that's gonna make me an alcoholic. So you're making it easier. You become more susceptible to that energy. If you don't want to be a part of that energy, I'm not saying that you gotta like shun everybody that's actually doing that. But what you will have to do is refrain from doing so yourself. Understood? I drink. From time to time. Understood? I drink from time to time. But I'm not about to be a drunk. I've been drunk before. It's fun. It's very entertaining in the shadows sometimes, but nah, I'm not gonna be a drunk and just find myself drinking every day. I don't care how happy or unhappy I am. But first day back, I just wanted to talk to y'all right quick. Real brief. Let y'all know I'm not dead yet. I changed my nose ring now. I don't normally wear hoops. We're gonna see how this work out. But once again, you can follow me at Astroteric Apparel, at Astroteric Apparel LLC on TikTok, Instagram, owner of the Emerald Tablet, Astroteric Apparel, as well as Astroteric TV. You can find me on Etsy at Astroteric Apparel. And I also have astrotericapparel.bigcartel.com if you like to shop clothing-wise. But stay positive, stay grounded, never get caught slipping. See y'all later.